and welcome to another exciting edition of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your MC, Deva. With me today, we have Kells.
Bonjour.
We have Twy.
It's a me.
We have Andy.
Hello, Ladle Brainers.
And we have the Sensei Neil.
Hey, everybody. So let's play a game of trivia. Each week we have a theme, and within that theme, we've got 6 categories, 4 questions each. Each question's worth 10 points, maybe a few bonus points thrown in here and there, and then a final, which is worth up to 100 points. Today's quiz is given to us by one of our patrons, a young lady named Susie.
Susie.
You all know Susie.
Yes.
Thank you.
She's on
So
Discord, so the angry babies will fly.
Again with the angry babies.
this one's kind of right up your alley, Davo, actually.
Ooh.
She said y'all hooked me as a listener on Triviality, because some of you guys were on Triviality a long time ago, with Ray Guy Love. So I've developed a Raiders quiz.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
But something tells me it's not all football related.
It is definitely not all
Mhm.
football related.
A lot of crime stories as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Well, they have a record, not just in football, like a permanent police record.
Hey now. I'm busy trying to find her so I can give her the angry babies. Everybody just be quiet.
Oh,
We'll just pull the podcast over.
Pull this over. All right. I can't find her yet, but be assured, rest assured, babies will fly.
Oh gosh.
Here's our new slogan. Brain Ladle, babies will fly.
All right. Category 1 is history. Operation Neptune Spear was the code name of the raid to capture or kill whom? And for a bonus, in what country did it take place?
Locked in and locked in.
Operation
Locked in.
Neptune Spear. Operation to capture Aquaman. Place in Atlantis.
Locked in.
Or Barnacle Boy.
Not Barnacle Boy.
Evil.
Is that a real superhero?
On SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
No.
The whole one season that I saw.
Hey. I'm locked in with my guess.
I just thought of a better one.
Are you locked in, Kills?
Oh, yeah, I like them.
Why don't you go ahead and start us off?
I said Noriega and Panama.
Ooh.
Devin?
I said Churchill in England.
Wait. They're an ally. Churchill was a strong ally.
You don't think other countries have operations to
I
capture
didn't
and
say
kill?
whose operation it was.
You didn't say.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
want the actual.
I apologize. I knew the answer, so I just presumed.
You absolute prick.
Sorry.
I knew the answer, so I just presumed.
This is one of the, it's to be fair, it's a pretty obscure moment in American history.
It really is. There's only been a couple of movies made about it. Andy?
Osama bin Laden in Pakistan.
Of course.
I didn't know it was called Neptune Spear.
Twy?
Bin Laden in Pakistan.
The correct answer is Osama bin Laden, and it was in Pakistan.
Well, I didn't know it was named something like that.
Well, now you do.
Now I do.
They actually used Neptune Spear in the operation. That's why
They did.
thought everybody-
That's how they got him.
That's how they got him.
I believe it was
SEAL
also
Team 6, please.
I believe it was also
on.
Navy SEALs who did it, isn't it?
Mhm.
SEAL Team 6.
With a Neptune Spear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's they
It
have
was
a
a
Neptune
joint
Spear
U.S.
on there.
Atlantean operation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, it was touch and go, but they got some good rolls, and
They did.
They were
That
pulling
nat
off.
20 on the persuasion check to get past the guard. Holy crap.
Wow, I have no idea what any of that meant.
Yeah, I lost.
Exactly. You want to step into this ring with me?
I guess
Answer
that's
that
why
point.
they had to do it in Pakistan, because Afghanistan is landlocked. So
That's right.
the
They had to
Atlanteans
go.
couldn't
They
have gotten them.
had to have some water. We're useless without water, guys. When he goes to the Bahamas, we're there.
One of the keys to catching Osama bin Laden, though, was the ability to communicate with dolphins.
It was. It was.
All right, question 2. Victor Posner, T. Boone Pickens, Carl Icahn, and Paul Bilzerian are all people who participated in what kind of business takeover?
Well, I'm locked in.
Locked in?
Isn't T-Bone Pickens a blues player from the 1930s?
No.
He sounds like he should be.
He really should be.
After they said T-Bone Pickens, I was like, Soggy Bottom Boys? What's going on?
I'm locked in.
I'll start with Devo.
I believe these guys were corporate raiders and they participated in hostile takeovers.
Andy?
Hostile.
Twy?
Hostile takeovers?
Good Kells.
Hostile takeover. Oh,
Hang on.
yeah. I know there's a reason.
And I was
this.
looking for corporate raiders.
I said
don't
that.
know.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Oh,
But the way you phrased the question, what kind of takeover?
yeah.
But they themselves were corporate raiders.
Yeah.
Those are
makes
corporate raiders. Okay.
Mm.
Which is a hostile takeover. It's just a nickname for the people who do it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be hostile necessarily, but
Yeah, I'm
those are all accurate answers to the question, so I'll give everybody credit.
Yay.
Okay.
All right.
But kudos to Devo for actually saying corporate writer.
I got a kudos, guys.
Nice.
I've been cracking nothing but Aquaman jokes all day, and I got a kudos.
Wow.
I feel good.
Question 3. Viking raids in Europe created a great influence on language, including days of the week. Which days are named for Viking gods? Sorry, I rewrote that question in my head as I was reading it very poorly.
I don't believe I heard a number.
You didn't.
Locked in.
All right, I'm locked in with what I. Yeah, I'm locked in.
All right, I'm locked in.
All right, let's start with Andy.
I have Wednesday and Saturday for 2.
Okay. Twy?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Kels?
I have the same Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
David?
I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay, so you got 3 points each for each one you got correct. The god Tyr inspired Tuesday.
Yeah.
Odin inspired Wednesday. Thor inspired Thursday.
Oh, fudge, right.
And Frigga, aka Freya, inspired Friday.
I should have known Thursday.
Just the patron saint of ice cubes.
Yeah.
So Sunday and Monday are Sunday and Moon Day.
Oh.
And Saturday is Saturn.
Yeah, I don't know how Saturn
Yeah.
got in there, but
I mean, Cronus.
Cronus. My hippocampus. We ride. You swim, Aquaman. Come on.
Question 4. What was the name of the famous brothers who joined William Clark Quantrell's Raiders and later formed their own gang?
Oh.
I'm locked in.
Or I want to say this, but I don't know if they had their own.
Bet $100 I'm in the wrong time period of history.
I'm locked in. It's not the Smothers Brothers, so I think we're safe on that.
But what if it's the Wright brothers?
Locked
in.
in.
Doobie Brothers?
I was about to say, can you imagine Doobie in your phone? Whoa, W-E-F-U-N-K. We funk.
I can't think of the Doobie Brothers anymore without thinking of that.
Yeah.
Not that I think of the Doobie Brothers all that often, but
when it comes up.
Yeah.
That's why. What's your answer?
Jesse James and his brother.
Kels.
I have Frank and Jesse James.
Yes, I couldn't think of Frank.
Ava.
I have Frank and Jesse James, but I also in parentheses have the younger brothers.
Ooh.
They had younger brothers?
There was a there were some outlaws.
How many Jameses were there?
Well done, Neil.
There were a lot of outlaws. There were a lot of Jameses. Timmy. Toby.
Timmy.
Cubby.
Jermaine,
and Tito.
Tito Younger. Marlon.
Andy.
Your sister.
I wrote down the Jesse James gang, not to be confused with the James gang from the 1970s.
Well, so if you said Frank and Jesse James, you got 10 points. If you didn't say Frank, you got 5 points.
Thank you.
All right. At the end of category 1, Davo has 29, Kels 32, Andy 33, and Twy 42.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Right.
And Jackie Robinson.
Well done.
Category 2 is science.
Huh.
Well, that was a false sense of security.
Mm-hmm.
This is the order I got them from Susie, so blame her. Send your angry babies
Yeah,
to her.
she knew what she was doing.
Wow. Wow, that was cold.
That was hostile. I love it.
It wasn't. I'm just saying she knew. She wanted to make us
She
feel
knows
safe.
what she did.
Yeah, feel a little comfortable, and then
Yeah.
Pow!
Yep, that's exactly what she did.
Question 1. What insect sends scouts to find food and then lay a pheromone trail back to the rest of the group, which leads to a spontaneously initiated raid of thousands? Half points for the general name and full points for the specific name.
Locked in?
Do you have some in your house, Twy? Those
Yes.
Locked in.
If it's what I think it is. They're getting on my nerves.
Can you describe what they do? Like, what could be in Twy's house?
They have a mariachi band and they just play all night long.
Yeah.
All day and all night.
I can't figure out where they're coming from either.
They leave a pheromone trail to attract the rest of the horde to take over.
The horde.
I believe that's how Taylor Swift works as well.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's not a group we want to
right now.
Please
wanna
don't
get
upset the
on our back.
Swifties.
We
They
can
will
No.
come
afford
for
to
us.
lose the Swifties.
I don't know what the specific name of these are. I'm just gunning for that 5 points.
Oh no.
Well, at this point, Davo, you need every point you can get.
That's every game, Neil. It's not like I come on here and not try.
Well, you're in last.
Are we good now or still thinking?
Well, I don't know if I'm good, but I'm I'm
I'm
ready.
all locked in. All locked in right away.
Okay. Start with
With
Davo.
hockey. I'd be dropping the gloves with Andy right now. Take that 5 minute. Major.
Charging the
Bam!
mound, are you?
About to. I just said ants.
Okay. Andy,
Army ants?
Army.
Why?
Ants.
Ants.
let's hear from Kels.
Beatles.
The correct answer is army ants.
Oh.
Of course.
Did you get that, Andy?
I got that.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. I thought they were the little tiny black ants.
No. So
They're bigger. Because the ones I'm used to seeing are like sugar ants.
Yeah, I got the little ones keep showing up here.
yeah, our army ants are very very specific kind of ants. They're like,
Yeah.
I think they're in Africa mostly or South America, in the
Okay.
jungle somewhere. But they don't have nests because their colonies are so big, and they're constantly on the move to look for food. And you don't want to, if you have army ants in your house, it's time to move or burn it down.
Or both.
All right, question 2. Question 2. Oakland Raider wide receiver Fred
Biletnikoff.
Biletnikoff.
Hall of Famer.
Yes, and he was the MVP in Super Bowl XI or 11. He was known for applying an adhesive substance all over his body in uniform. What was the substance called?
Locked in.
Locked in.
That's why he was so good.
Him and Lester Hayes, baby.
Locked in.
And if you've seen Little Giants, you got this.
Shoot. I'm locking in with a total guess.
Okay. Start with Andy.
Stickum.
That's why.
Stickum.
Kels.
Stickum.
And Devo.
The reason it is banned. Stick 'em.
In fact, Devo, the trivia nugget is this habit was picked up by cornerback Lester Hayes years later, leading to the Lester Hayes rule in 1981, which simply reads, "No stickum allowed."
Yep.
Huh.
He was so covered in Stickum, Lester Hayes was, that he caught a ball and it stuck to his chest.
Oh,
it was hanging off of his chest. Like they show his hands on the sidelines and he doesn't put them together. They're just sitting there covered in that crap.
All right. Question 3. RAID is an approach in psychology for tackling disturbed and challenging behavior at the source. What does RAID stand for?
Hey, Andy, what's Alex's number?
Don't want to punt yet.
I'm thinking I'm punting.
Whoa.
Yep, I'm going to punt.
Locked in.
Okay. This honestly, what I've written could honestly be Rex Kwon Do. I'm locked in. Starlit Night, forget about it.
All right. So we will start with Twy.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Yeah.
Kels.
Said resist, assist, insist, disrupt.
Ooh. Now say it like Rex from Rex Kwon Do.
Resist, assist, insist, disrupt.
Forget about it.
Deva.
All right, so here's my Rex Kwon Do. Respond, anticipate, interact, and diffuse. Yeah.
Who is this person?
You watch Napoleon Dynamite. It's Rex Kwon Do.
Him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come
Diedrich
on.
Bader.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Okay.
That's got you had to have laughed at that part.
Do
If you
y'all
didn't,
know-
you're dead inside.
I'm telling you, the most I remember about that movie is him throwing food at the llama, alpaca, or whatever it is. And then Pedro with his hair and Pedro dancing. That's what I remember from that movie.
Oh man.
That got really hot.
Andy.
Respond angrily, indicating direction.
There you go. Respond angrily, indicating direction. Get out of here.
Make
It's a
yourself
great
big.
therapeutic
You there,
effect.
you.
All right. Well, because I was lenient, Kels saved everybody from a
What?
sweep.
This was total BS.
Which one
One
my
of them's
is
resist.
got it
It's
for?
got to be resist.
So RAID stands for reinforce appropriate,
Mhm.
implode disruptive.
Oh, I got disrupt.
So yeah, I was being generous with the disruptive.
Thank you.
Okay. Question 4. Another one of Susie's favorite players on the Los Angeles Raiders was number 77. Deva, who's that?
I'm thinking. To know Howie Long was 75.
Okay, that's taking too long. Lyle
Yeah.
Alzado.
I remember him.
Who?
He was known for intensity and aggressive play as a defensive end. He admitted that he started taking AAS in 1969, well before his years with the Raiders. What does AAS stand for?
Oh.
I got an AAS, but it's not something you take, and it's not something you want.
Yeah. Man, I want to know what that is. Yeah.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Okay, I'm locked in.
So let's start with Kels.
American anabolic steroids.
Made in the USA.
Deva.
I said andro anabolic steroids.
And Andy.
An asparagus anal suppository.
Whoa.
That's just
Well, that would
sticking vegetables up your butt. That's not. That's not a thing. You know that, right?
You do that before a game, you're getting intense.
Yeah, it's the Raiders, man.
It was the 70s.
The 70s. You doing asparagus? Oh.
I got up to 5-6 asparagus a game. How we won the AFC title.
That's why.
Acute aortic syndrome.
All right. So I'm gonna give Davo full points, and Kels. So Davo gets 12. Kels gets 8. The answer is anabolic androgenic steroids.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Well,
I
not
didn't
yet
know
for
the
steroids.
androgenic was part of it. I've always heard anabolic steroids, but
I knew andro due to the baseball thing. The baseball, the steroid scandal. Andro was the one they started with, and that was the one that was most easily detected. So they tried to find an alternative to andro.
Is it like that Bowley stuff that A-Rod took?
Yeah, that lab from the lab in Miami.
all right. So at the end of category 2, we've got Andy and Kels with 53, Davo 56, and Twy 57.
Whoa. Close.
This
one,
is
guys.
close.
All right.
Asparagus anal suppository will never not be funny.
He's in the game.
It just stuck up on me again, as they do.
I'm pretty good at figuring out what letters stand for.
Yeah,
You were on it.
All right. Category 3 is military, because they do raids better than anybody.
They do.
Question 1. The 1965 movie Heroes of Telemark tell the story of a raid on a Nazi hydroelectric plant in Norway during World War II. What militarily significant material were they producing at the plant?
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
Mm.
No, that was dumb.
I'm locked in with something stupid, but
Join the club, man.
Locked in.
Premature lockage.
All right. Let's start with Andy.
Heavy water.
Twy.
Plutonium.
Kels.
I said plutonium.
Davo.
For some reason, I said oil.
Come on, Davo. You know oil and water don't mix.
That's very. Yeah. Oh,
Worst hydroelectric plant ever.
we got the turbines going, and it's just gushing crude.
The correct answer is heavy water.
Deuterium.
It is.
Heavy water sounds like it should be a prog band.
It's the heavier of the two stable isotopes of hydrogen.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
wrong.
you know, I am done with you fat shaming those isotopes. Okay? Everybody's
draw the line,
body's
man.
different. You don't have to call them out being heavier.
So heavy water is basically water with deuterium
Yes.
instead of hydrogen, which makes it a little bit denser. Question 2. In the late 1950s, Admiral Arleigh Burke recommended the establishment of guerrilla and counter-guerrilla units called SEALs to conduct targeted raids. What does SEALs stand for?
Locked in. Wow.
Well, I'm up for the challenge.
There's an A in there.
Yes, there is.
We're ready.
So,
An A and
Andy,
an L.
I'm going to go
I
ahead.
need some silence, everybody. I am working.
No, I want to share something with you before you get too deep into this.
Uh-huh.
There's a nugget here that says that Susie's son is deployed as she writes as she wrote the quiz on an Arleigh Burke class destroyer as a Navy rescue swimmer.
Not a SEAL. That's a Navy rescue swimmer.
Okay, I'm just sharing that with you.
Okay.
If
We thank him
he's-
for his service. Now I'm going to get into this.
I'm locked in.
Exactly.
Locked
Probably love
in.
it. Locked in.
Man, this is tough. I am locked in.
All right, let's start with Twy.
Sea, air, and land.
Kels,
Sea, air, and land.
Oh.
Deva,
Sea, air, and land.
Andy.
Soldiers excited about loving someone. Oh, you know what?
Aw.
That's the Peace Corps. Sorry. That's the Peace Corps. My bad.
The Peace Corps.
Oh, God.
Might be the Salvation Army. I'm sorry.
That's really good, Andy.
It is sea, air, and land.
Soldiers excited about loving someone.
So they
Operation
had
Hug It Out.
Hug it out. Spread the love, Navy SEALs.
all right. Question 3. Near Mount Rushmore is an unfinished monument to a Sioux warrior who led many raids against the U.S. Army and participated in the Battle of Little Bighorn. Who is it?
Locked in.
Yeah, I got this. Locked in.
I'm locked in.
Boy.
Probably picked the wrong guy.
Locked in.
All right. Let's start with Kels.
Say Crazy Horse.
Deva.
I meant Crazy Horse. I wrote Crazy Hours. I don't know.
Andy.
Ozzy Osbourne's favorite Native American, Crazy Horse.
It's Crazy Train.
Oh, I get those mixed up. Crazy Iron Horse?
Crazy Iron Horse.
There
That
you
sounds
go.
like a superhero.
Show a little respect for Ozzy.
For Iron Horses?
Ozzy? He bit the head off a bat, dude.
The bat was asking for it.
What?
Twy.
Crazy Horse?
Correct answer is Crazy Horse. Question 4. The Apache Wars were begun when American troops accused an Apache leader of kidnapping a young boy during a raid. Who was that Apache leader? And I have an easy mode for half points if you need it.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in too.
I'll lock in.
Mm,
Although I feel like I should take the easy mode.
easy mode, please.
Okay, everybody's locked in except Twy, who wants the easy mode. I'm going to be really curious to see if this easy mode upsets anybody. Easy mode is he sometimes fought with Geronimo.
Dang
Damn
it!
Come on!
Dang
That is disheartening.
I'm glad I asked for easy mode because those could be my answer.
Yeah, it turns out that was everybody's answer.
Could have joined
Yeah,
us.
So Twy, can you save this one?
Oh, I don't think I know his
Names I
name.
still don't know.
I thought of the. I think I do.
I'm locked in. I have no clue.
I got it.
Okay. So I'm just going to skip everybody else because I know you all got it wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, after Twy answers,
I'll give you a shot.
thank you.
Twy.
The Lone Ranger. I don't know.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so
Lone Ranger.
I mean, you could have at least gone with Tonto.
Wow.
Okay, let me get this out of the way, and we'll come
I
back
couldn't
to
remember if Tonto was the horse or a person.
Silver.
Wow.
Silver. Come on. It wasn't Hi Ho Tonto.
So much
okay?
disrespect.
It was Hi Ho Silver. Why?
And I've seen those westerns I don't know how many times.
Okay, so
I
let's get some
Tonto
housekeeping
away.
out of the way first.
He sweeps the street so nice and neat. His bristly brooms sweep while he moves.
Okay, Deva, what was your guess?
Cochise.
Secondary.
Cochise.
Cochise is correct answer.
Damn it.
Oh, I
Cochise.
forgot about him.
Cochise.
That's an Audio Slave song.
Mhm.
You got this from an Audio Slave song.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't write it down. I was thinking Cochise, and then it was like, oh, wait, it's got to be Geronimo, because the last time I didn't answer Geronimo, it was wrong.
Isn't it funny how that works sometimes?
Weird.
At the end of category 3, Andy and Kells have 75, Devo 76, Twy 77.
Holy crap.
Insane.
Everybody got 20 points in that category.
Wow.
So let's move on to movies.
Okay. Well, it was close for a while, boys.
Well,
Okay, these are movie tri-bonds.
mm.
Speaking of tri-bonds, if Kells looks in his rearview mirror, he'll see the three of us waving goodbye.
What do you do with that bat, Twy?
Question 1. Peter O'Toole, Alec Guinness, Omar Sharif.
Oh, locked in.
Locked in.
I don't know who any of those people are.
Wow.
I take
I'm
that
about
I
to say,
know
you
their
know
names,
one.
but I couldn't tell you what they look like.
Blue eyes.
Baby's got
Blue eyes.
Locked in.
Twy.
Lawrence of Arabia? Was it one of them in Lawrence of Arabia?
unbelievable.
What
All
the
three of them,
actual?
actually.
I don't know who any of those people are. I've never
All three
heard of
of them,
any of
actually.
this. Here's the right answer.
Andy.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Deva.
We just got Kells, and Kells didn't even do it.
Right.
It's Lawrence of Arabia.
And Kells.
The 1962 Best Picture winner, Lawrence of Arabia.
Which is about a raid on
Oh,
What's the
right.
name of
A
it?
train.
remember? No.
It was a town.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't-
I don't.
I remember they rated something.
They raid
It was a
Knoxville.
lot of sand.
It was
Lot
really
of
sandy.
All right. Question 2, Tribond. Kate Beckinsale, Alec Baldwin, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Kate Beckinsale,
What a motley crew.
Yuck.
Alec Baldwin, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cute.
Locked in? Question mark.
Oh, yeah. No.
Alec Baldwin.
Wasn't she in that?
I am
No, Cooper was
totally.
in it. Locked in.
I'm lost on this one.
Boom, ba-doom, boom.
'Cause I just thought of one with two of them in it, and I can't remember.
It's sleeping.
I think you're gonna get that one warmed up.
I'll get that version queued up here just in case.
He sweeps the streets.
All right. I'm lock in.
Let's start with. Oh, it's just would it help if I had mentioned Ben Affleck?
Yep.
Solidifies it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andy?
I thought about Pearl Harbor, and for some reason, I'd forgotten Cuban Gooding Jr. was in it. So,
Who?
Who?
Who was it?
Cuban.
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 Sorry.
Cuban.
That's
I
right.
went with the sequel to The Longest Day, The Day After.
Mm.
Whoa.
Okay. I sort of see the logic there.
Mm-hmm.
Deva?
Pearl Harbor.
Kels?
That realization was, I think Alec Baldwin was like the commander when they were trying to take off from a ship. I think he was around that part, but Pearl Harbor.
And Twy.
Pearl Harbor.
Correct answer is Pearl Harbor. Yeah. So Alec Baldwin played Major Jimmy Doolittle.
Kind of an important dude.
Well, not at Pearl Harbor, but later.
Oh,
Yeah.
history can rest for just a second. So let that one simmer.
Oh, the Doolittle. Well, that might come up. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Clearly, if you want a accurate historical reenactment of that terrible raid on Pearl Harbor, you should watch the 2001 movie Pearl Harbor, because they got every detail correct.
Every single one.
To be clear, the script is trash, but much of the battle scenes of Pearl Harbor are actually pretty accurate, including it's spectacular the way they depicted the sinking of the Arizona. If you genuinely want to get a feel for what it was like, start the movie at the attack and turn it off as soon as the attack's over. And you've seen a fairly good movie. The rest of the movie's pure garbage.
Music by Hans Zimmer, by the way.
I've never been able to make it to the film, but I've seen different YouTube clips of the battle scenes that are pretty accurate.
Susie's opinion is that it's a terrible movie and you should just watch Tora 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 instead.
Yes, Tora 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 is amazing.
All right. Question 3. John Rhys Davies, Alfred Molina, Karen Allen.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Okay. Start with Davo.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Kels.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Twy.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
And Andy.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Cairo, city of the living.
They're digging in the wrong place. I am the monarch of the sea.
Of the sea.
I love that
Bad
scene.
deeds.
All right. Our final tri-bond. Sean Young, James Spader, and Martin Sheen.
What?
What?
I said Sean Young,
God, I hate it when he
James
does that.
Spader, and Martin Sheen.
Whatever this is, it doesn't sound good.
I'm locked
Martin
in.
Sheen. I'm locked in.
I don't know. I'm going to punt.
You know what makes me frustrated here is the greatest raid ever filmed was a bunch of plucky guys and X-Wing fighters.
I know it. Got the chatter red too.
That's all he wanted. From you.
That's
He
all
gave
I
it to
wanted.
him.
Look at the size of that thing. Lost diary, lost touch. It came from behind.
We all locked in?
Mm-hmm.
Stay on target.
Kels.
Can you do the impression of R2 getting hit?
Wow!
He actually did it.
He actually did it. Which, it means at some point, 9-year-old
He was.
Davo had his X-Wing fighter doing the R2. You okay, R2?
I've lost R2.
Kels.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's Wall Street.
Yeah, it is.
Corporate takeovers and
Oh.
and whatnot.
Oh.
That's why.
Raiders of the Lost Ark Part 2.
Whoa.
That would be
Whoa.
Temple of
Temple of
Doom.
Doom.
Hello.
Martin Sheen in the Temple of Doom. That could have worked.
I would watch that.
Andy.
I'm sorry. I'm still thinking of Martin Sheen in the Temple of Doom. It's just Wall Street.
Okay. And David.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Yeah.
It is Wall Street. I feel like Martin Sheen doesn't have a big part, but he plays Charlie Sheen's father, right?
Yeah.
Probably
Easy gig.
kind of a stretch, right?
Son, I'm so disappointed in you. Put down the crack pipe. Oh, wait.
Why can't you be more like Emilio?
Find a nice series and settle down.
All right. At the end of category 4, let's see. We've got Andy with 103, Davo 106, Twy 107, and Kells 113. So Susie actually gave me 7 categories.
Oh,
one of which was music, which she said she didn't care for much. And honestly, I didn't either. So we're going to skip it and move on to sports.
I already got Paul Revere and the Raiders written down.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Define good.
Maybe we can cover that. Go over some of those if you want later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sports. Question 1. Besides Ray Guy, there are 2 other players who have over 1,000 NFL punts and have only played for one team. Who are they?
Only played for one team?
And I will punt here.
We're closing in on 1,000 punts. Just saying.
Yeah, easily.
I think we passed that a long time ago.
I'm like that.
I'm like they're the only person I can think of that kicks a football.
Ronaldo.
That I know that played for one team for a long time.
Okay, so are we all locked in?
No.
I'll give you partial credit if you only get one.
I don't have it. I'm gonna kick myself when
I wasn't necessarily talking to you directly.
No, I was not even listening to you. I was thinking. Sorry. Locked in.
Huh.
Hey, don't take it personally. I was in the zone.
No, whatever.
Deep in the thought hole.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
All right, we'll start with Andy.
By using Ray Guy's techniques, every punter can consistently create a spiral. This aerodynamic rotation promotes greater distance and increases hang time.
All right, Davo.
I said Leckler and Morstead.
Okay. I'm going to say those are good guesses, although I have no idea who they are. Kels.
Just going to offer a little shame there for you. Even though I don't know the answer, I'm still shaming you.
I said McAfee and Guy Ray, which is just Ray Guy with the Groucho Marx glasses and mustache.
Played for the Montreal Lutes. He's Giwa.
Twy.
I know this dude is a kicker, not a punter. I know the difference. Adam Vinatieri. That's the only person I could come up with.
That played forever.
Yes.
That's the way he sweeps the street. Yes, that's the way he sweeps the street. He sweeps the street.
Cleans up debris. Like, yeah, I'll listen to this.
Whoa!
Yeah.
More?
Yes.
It's a whole song.
Lost
Twy.
verse.
Now I have to listen to this.
Okay, so what if I said that one of them was with the Ravens? Does that help?
Nope.
Played from
Edgar Allan
2006.
Poe.
Guy named Sam Koch or Koch.
Yeah.
The other guy played for the Bengals, Kevin Huber.
No
Kind of
way.
forgot the Bengals were a football team.
So did they.
Oh,
Wow.
They've been to a recent Super Bowl. Did they win? No.
No.
But they made it.
Question 2. Who was the first wide receiver to ever win the Heisman Trophy?
all right. I'm locked in.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Let's start with Kels.
I said Fred Biletnikoff.
Twy?
Jimmy Rogers, cousin to Aaron.
Wow.
Andy?
Himmel Heismanoff.
Himmel Heisman.
Himmel.
Himmel Heismanoff. It's who the Heisman Trophy was named after.
When it came over through Ellis Island.
No. We're a nation of immigrants, Davo.
I understand that.
I'm
but names
just a
were
little
changed.
troubled that you're pointing fingers.
I'm
We
not
all
pointing fingers.
Came through Ellis Island at some point.
Devo, can you rescue this?
I think I may be able to. So my logic was I don't remember any Texas Tech Red Raiders winning the Heisman Trophy.
Okay.
So it had to be somebody who played for the Raiders,
Mhm.
the Las Vegas / Los Angeles / Oakland Raiders. And I know Tim Brown won the award.
Mhm.
So I said Tim Brown.
Okay, you did save it. It is Tim Brown.
Tim Brown.
Hmm.
I know who's
I-
the first.
I have his jersey. He was my favorite Raider.
Did you purchase it from him? Or
I did.
just take it?
I didn't get it off his back,
Well,
dude.
Did he throw it to you
Davo was
like
in
Mean
this
Joe
tunnel.
Green?
Yeah. never had a coat. Or actually, to be fair, this was the Oakland Raiders. He had some Coke.
Tim Brown's a
was a good
family man.
egg.
How dare
He's
you?
like, I
He went to
know, I'm
Notre
sorry.
Dame.
I'm sorry. He went to Notre Dame.
He drives a Dodge Stratus.
Fun fact about Tim Brown is that he went to Woodrow Wilson High School in Dallas, which is the same high school that Davy O'Brien went to
Ooh.
many years ago. So that means that high school is the first high school in the country to have produced 2 Heisman Trophy winners.
Oh, there you go, Tim Brown.
And Tim Brown is currently the chairman and commissioner of the Arena League.
I did not know that. Keep getting them checks, Tim Brown.
Heck yeah.
Question 3. In 1983, Jim Plunkett and Cliff Branch became one of only 13 pairs of teammates that have completed what feat? Notable others include Brett Favre and Robert Brooks, Eli Manning and Victor Cruz, and Tom Brady and Wes Welker.
I only recognize 2 of those people you mentioned.
I feel
Locked in.
like it could be anything with the
Wait.
Yeah, I just.
quarterback and receiver. Only been done, you said 13 times?
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm like that.
Let's start with Twy.
Most amount of yards for a touchdown.
Oh, there's obviously a maximum.
Might be.
Can you be more specific?
Like, see, that's what I was asking. Like, the number of yards, I don't know. 100 yards for a touchdown. They threw for 100 yards for a touchdown. I don't know.
Andy?
A winning Hail Mary pass.
Deva?
This connection, this quarterback and wide receiver, quarterback threw a touchdown pass to said wide receiver in more than one Super Bowl.
Ooh.
That's good.
I like that.
Nope, because Peyton's only been, never mind.
Not Peyton. Eli.
Eli.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Kels?
I said completed a 99-yard touchdown pass.
Oh.
So I'm going to give it to Kels and Twy.
Come
it's
on!
The longest play involving a forward pass for 99 yards.
Oh, I was 1, 2. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because the line is the furthest back the line of scrimmage would be 1 yard.
Yeah.
I mean, barring penalties, I suppose it could. Well, no, the line of scrimmage would still be at 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though they could be.
You could get to like the half-yard line, but essentially it's the 1 yard line. They don't really count.
Yeah.
So to have a 99-yard completed pass play would necessarily mean that you've got a touchdown.
Yep.
All right. So we'll move on to question 4. Jim Otto was the star center for the Raiders who did not miss a game from 1960 to 1974. He started in 210 consecutive games. Who holds the record for the most consecutive games in the league with 297?
Locked in.
297.
And by the way, that kind of streak in for the Raiders is called a bender.
I'm like that.
Okay. We'll start with Devo.
Brett Favre.
Kels.
I say Ray Guy.
Twy.
Favre.
Andy.
It's Brett Favre.
It's Brett Favre. At the end of category 5, we've got Andy with 113. We've got Kels with 123, Devo 126, and Twy 127.
Ooh.
Good Lord. This
is a heck of a game, you guys.
Sports hurt me.
I didn't do much better.
It's not super high scoring, but it is
over the Allison line.
It's a nail biter.
Yeah.
That's what it is. All right. Category 6 is potpourris.
I like potpourri.
Question 1. What was the original slogan for Raid Bug Spray from 1956 to 2017?
Oh.
Locked in.
Even as a kid, I thought this was really dumb.
Locked in?
Yeah.
I might be just making this up, but this feels right.
I have no idea. Locked in.
Right.
Okay. Let's start with Devo.
Knocks them dead.
Kels.
It kills bugs dead.
No, I was dead. Right. No.
Twy.
Kills bugs dead.
Andy.
Kills bugs dead.
Correct answer is Raid kills bugs dead. As if there's another way to kill a bug.
So close.
Question 2. A viral Facebook joke created in 2019 by the anonymous administrators of a public meme page and a Twitch streamer organized an event to raid a highly secretive and secure government compound, eliciting a couple of million people to say that they were going. Very few actually went. What was this government compound?
Locked in.
Locked in.
I thought this was so dumb.
This was crazy dumb.
I'm sorry. I got lost in that question. Could you repeat it, please?
Yes.
Some jokers on the internet organized an event to
yes,
create a highly secretive and secure
It was all that previous jargon with Twitch streaming and a meme.
Yeah.
All that technical talk. Some jagoff on the internet said, do this.
Okay. So, Devo?
Area 51.
Kels.
And you had to run like Naruto.
Yeah, that's so dumb. Area 51.
Twy.
Area 51.
And Andy.
Area 51.
That is correct. It was Area 51.
Can I have 2 bonus points for Naruto running?
I would give him those 2
got.
bonus points. I would give him those points.
I mean, I thought that was just part of the whole thing. Okay, Devo.
But I said it out loud.
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, what was the tagline of the joke?
I don't.
I'll even give you the first part of it. Storm Area 51, comma.
Like Naruto.
No, they can't stop us all.
Except for the part where they could.
It turns out they can.
Well, I mean, it's easy to stop them when there were like 24 people that showed up.
Right. And it's the U.S. Air Force.
So they can't stop.
Were
all
they
of you.
not familiar with the F-16?
Again, remember the first part of the question,
Yeah,
which was
yeah,
some
yeah.
jokers on the internet. Question
You
3.
have beer goggles. We have night vision.
Question 3. A police raid killed a Louisville, Kentucky woman after a no-knock warrant was executed on her apartment in March 2020. Because of her death, many municipalities have suspended or eliminated no-knock warrants. Say her name.
Locked in.
The wrong name rushed in, and now I'm having trouble.
Yeah,
getting it.
I'm in the same spot.
Locked in.
There it is. I think I just locked in. I'm really uncomfortable with everything about this.
It's kind of one of those things where there have been so many kind of similar stories.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's start with Davo.
Taylor.
Kels.
Breonna Taylor.
Twy.
Breonna Taylor.
And Andy.
I was tripping all over her first name. I could not come up with it, but it's Taylor.
Correct answer is Breonna Taylor. Okay, let's end this one on kind of a deep cut. Question 4. Richard Gere did not like the character he played in Pretty Woman and says that the character, who's a ruthless lawyer attempting to acquire a company, contributed to the glamorization of greedy urban bankers. What was his character's name? And for bonus, what was the last name of the family company he was trying to take over?
Help.
I
No
Never knew.
idea.
I don't think I ever knew.
God, I could care
Holy
less about this
mother.
film.
I know his name, but I don't know the name of the company.
I maybe have seen the.
Devo, I think
first
this is
20 minutes of
this
it.
one has Angry Babies written all over it.
Yep. Prepare for angry baby.
You know what? I still got one. I will punt.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
And I'm punting.
Yeah, is Devo done?
Nope. More babies.
Just
Can you do that after you lock in?
Nope.
yeah, we're
I'm locked in.
Oh.
Totally locked in.
Well, I asked you twice now, at least.
You know how hard it is to find a good angry baby for this situation?
believe it or not, no. None
Do you know
of
how
us
much?
know how
Do you know
hard
how much
that
I
is.
care?
You should care. This is patron outreach.
We have to talk to you about the definition of outreach.
It's outrage, Dave. Well, not
Yeah,
outrage.
that's outrage.
Oh,
what you're experiencing.
Okay, I get
there.
those mixed up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep going. I've got Kels.
Ray maximizes power while creating a natural spiral. With high-speed filming, we can actually show you how Ray Guy achieves this aerodynamic rotation.
Twy.
Edward Lewis, and I don't know the name of the company.
Andy.
That man's name was Mo Green. That family company was Las Vegas.
Devo.
Castle. And that family company was Castle Pond.
Okay.
The correct answer was Edward Lewis. The company was Morse. Morse.
Can you think of a more
that's
bland
right.
name for a protagonist? Edward
Morse.
Lewis. God, I don't even remember her name besides Julia Roberts.
It's Vivian.
Vivian.
Vivian. Yeah, that's a real name.
Would
Oh, wait,
not
she's a
have come up with
prostitute.
that in a million
Okay.
years.
That's
I
the
know
only
two
name
Vivians.
I know from that movie.
I know no Vivians, and I'm saying that's a movie prostitute name.
Vivian from the Young Ones.
Vivian from Fresh Prince.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to call Fresh
Aunt
Prince's
Vivian?
aunt.
A prostitute?
prostitute.
I don't know how she got married to that man.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, no, you didn't.
She's a professor.
I'm just lashing out. I'm sorry.
It's outrage, not outreach.
Oh, sorry.
You're not even in last place yet.
That question offended me because I didn't know it.
Andy, I like how you put yet at the end of that.
It's inevitable yet.
A lot of game left.
You're not even in last place yet.
It's inevitable.
Says the guy who is in last place with 143.
Thank you.
That's a segue.
I see that.
Andy, sorry. So Andy 143, Devo 146, Kells 153, and Twy made a breakaway with 167.
Man,
cushion.
Slow down. If this X category is 10 great Las Vegas Raiders, I'm going to be real happy.
You know it's not going to be.
Sudden death. Just win, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Golf clap.
Goes out to my brother from another mother.
Clap.
That was so good.
So the category for sudden death is football team nicknames.
All right.
Huh.
Okay.
So I'm just going to give you a nickname for a football team, and you tell me what it is. I'll give you. She gave me 12 questions here. I'm going to give you one as an example. We won't count it. And that is America's team.
Cowboys.
The Cowgirls.
Cowboys.
Oh my!
Wow.
Hey,
Shots
why?
fired.
We're supposed to be family. That's not how you treat family.
It is how I treat the Cowboy fans in my family.
Wow.
You know what? As long as you're consistent, I'll accept. It ain't right though.
It ain't right.
All right. So I don't know if I think these are in a decent order, so we're gonna just proceed. Question 1 is the steel curtain.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Like them.
Kels,
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Deva,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Andy,
I got this one, Zippy. Pittsburgh Steelers.
and Twy.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
It is Pittsburgh Steelers. How about the Purple People Eaters?
Locked
Like
in.
them.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Andy just got hit in the solar plexus.
Yeah, he was gasping.
Well, this question's my kryptonite on so many levels. It's a sports question that's relating to knowing what purple looks like.
Oh,
Well, I was going to say there's only one purple team in the NFL.
Is there? Do tell. Unless you're me,
no.
then there's a lot more, or a lot less, depending on how I'm
okay.
seeing it.
So sad. I'm so
I know. I
Yeah.
think I have obviously a very wild guess. Locked in.
Okay, Deva,
The Minnesota Vikings.
Damn it.
Andy,
Baltimore Ravens.
Andy.
They are
Yeah,
purple.
They are
They are
purple.
purple.
Ah, come on.
He's McEnroe right now.
Neil, did you say Twy?
I did say Twy,
Minnesota Vikings.
and Kels.
The Minnesota Vikings.
It is
On the
Minnesota
line!
Vikings.
And Andy, I even started humming Purple Rain.
Yeah, I thought that was. You at least say the Revolution or something.
I'm going to be an ass the rest of this. Damn it all to hell.
All right, let's keep going.
Wait, can I make a plea for Andy? Because he's colorblind, so that's not fair to him.
No. I should, as a Green Bay Packer fan,
I was
should
about
have
to say
known
that. That's a
True.
Packer fan.
True.
That was the other
You don't
thing that
need
was
to be
making
able
me
to
mad
see
is
your
I knew
mortal
I'd heard
enemies'
it before.
Uniform colors.
Okay, I tried.
You did.
Nope, I'm out.
So, question 3, Orange Crush.
Locked in.
Ooh.
It would have been out here anyway, so.
Locked in.
Oh, I have a guess.
All right. Locked in.
I had forgotten when Michael Stipes was in the NFL. This was a big, yeah.
Follow me. Follow me.
So I would have figured that the alacrity with which Devo answered would have been a clue, but let's see.
That did help, but I wasn't sure.
I had to
Why?
think about it.
Denver Broncos.
Kels,
I had to think about orange jerseys. I went to the Broncos of old.
Deva.
The Denver Broncos.
Just the Denver Broncos. By the way, she put decades in here. So like the Steel
The
Curtain
70s.
was the 70s era Steelers. Purple People Eaters were also 70 eras, as well as the Orange Crush was 70s. So let's try Monsters of the Midway.
I was hoping you'd say that next. I'm like that.
Oh, wait, no.
Slam dunk.
Locked in?
Operative word there is Midway. Kels.
Say it properly, boys.
Yeah. The Bears.
Deva.
The Bears.
Twy.
The Chicago Bears.
The correct answer is the Chicago Bears.
Somebody's not a team player.
Combo breaker over here.
Apparently they were called that in the 40s and in the 80s.
We're going to have some team building work with HR.
Question 5. The Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
Like them.
It's too many blue teams.
There are an abundance.
It was actually a street gang of Grovers.
Hello, everybody.
They were running H on the east side.
Running H on the east.
Running H. Holds open their vest, their leather vest, and it's just the letter H.
A roving gang of Grovers.
Elmer wants his money.
Oh, God.
Deva.
The New York Giants.
Twy.
The New York Giants.
And Kels.
The New York Football Giants.
The correct answer is the New York Giants in the late 80s. Player of note, Lawrence Taylor.
LT.
Speaking of H.
He ain't wrong.
And there's a deep fly ball.
Question 6. No name defense.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh, I remember this.
S.
Who was that?
Well,
No name defense.
I think this is where I'm out.
I might be right behind you.
I'm locked in.
I'm like them.
Okay. We'll start with Twy.
The Miami Dolphins.
Kels.
I said the Browns.
Deva.
I said the Dolphins.
1972 Miami Dolphins.
The perfect ones.
Question 7. Electric Company.
No, Andy, that Grover pushing H thing makes sense when you think about Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, it does.
Hi, bird.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Deva.
The Chargers.
Twy.
I also said the Chargers.
You are both incorrect.
It's the Bills.
Why would they call the Electric Company?
That I can tell you.
Because they turned on the juice with OJ.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wow.
I didn't. Yeah. I knew it was OJ's line.
I went with Chargers based on their logo.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's reasonable.
Those Abbies.
All right. So as usual, when both players or all remaining players are left scoreless, or when all players get the last question wrong, I give the person in the lead the option of continuing, or we can just call it here. Twy, you are currently in the lead with 227 to Davos 206.
For kicks and giggles, let's keep going.
Okay.
She's toying with you. I'm seeing my cat do this with a mouse.
I think Davo knows more of them than I do. So
sure, you can get away, little mouse.
Well, it's essentially whoever gets the next question right. Because if she gets it right, I can't catch up.
I still have. She gave me 12. I used one for one as an example. Yeah, so there's one extra question.
All right, so I'm still in this.
Okay, so number 8, the fearsome foursome.
Well, that joke writes itself.
I'm locked in.
I know this is wrong, so locked in.
Devo, what's your answer?
The LA Rams.
Twy?
I wrote the Jets.
Correct answer is the Rams.
Whoa!
All right, it's just you, Devo.
The most improbable comeback could possibly happen here. Twy has already lost her shit. I heard the microphone being swatted to the side. It just got real. It was all fun and games. A couple minutes ago, sure. Let's play your little game.
I think Devo can do this. Number 9.
Why don't we just shoot him?
Is the Border Patrol.
The Border Patrol?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I am out again.
Yeah.
Kels, you've been out for a while. If you remember how this game works. It was the other border, Devo.
South border did it. What so San Diego?
Yep, it was San Diego Chargers.
Well, what did you say, Devo?
I said Seattle.
Oh.
All right, so the last two real quick. Department of Defense.
Washington?
Yep. And how about the Over the Hill Gang?
Over the Hill Gang.
I thought those were rappers.
I don't know.
The Colts.
Nope. It was the Redskins of the early 70s because their average age of the starters were 31.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay, so our final scores are Andy with 153, Kels 203, Devo 216, Twy made a risk and it paid off. She ends up with 227.
Good job, Twy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Held them off.
227, Kels.
You got it. It's no place like home.
Well, thank you, Susie, for an excellent game. Truly enjoyed it. And if anybody else would like to send us a quiz, we will definitely get to it. Right, Neil?
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
send those quizzes to Neil at brainladle.com. That's Neil at brainladle.com.
It was like he was halfway out the door of the podcast.
Yeah,
sure.
He was already putting his jacket on.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, my dog just woke up. She's going to pee on the floor if I don't hurry.
So, from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, I am your MC Devo with Kels.
Bye, bird.
Andy.
So long, Ladle Braiders.
Twy.
Bye.
And the Sensei Neil.
Here we come, baby. Just win, baby. Feel the storm of the cold autumn wind, baby. It's the Oakland Raiders. Get your mouthpiece. You in the black hole with the black beast. This ain't black gold, this is black silver. Commitment to excellence, we deliver. And we'll play past regulation. It's the invasion of the Raider Nation. Let's go.
Apparently that Ice
Cube?
Cube is a big fan, yeah.
Cube, baby.
That's right, he is a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
Signing off.
Hi, I'm Ralph Phillips of Ralph Phillips Dodge. I'm here to shoot down high prices. The new 82 Dodges will be here soon, so we having a sensational super sales-a-thon. Prices so low, I must be crazy. So come on down to Ralph Phillips Dodge and bring the kids. Patreon supporters can be guests on the show. It can be on our Discord channel. and they can get a chance to listen to Patreon-only episodes. So come on down to Ralph Phillips Dodge and drive home today in the new Dodge Aries or the Plymouth Reliant wagon. Free popcorn for the kids. Exit 39, just past the tire fire and that weird house with the illuminated pineapple. Why does Aquaman have scales on his shirt?
I don't know.
That always bugged me.
There are so many things that bug me about Aquaman. Honestly,
he's wearing a scale shirt. Makes no sense.
He sweeps the streets.
I listened to that whole song yesterday. It doesn't let up. It's pretty damn good.
It's a whole song?
Yeah. It's a whole song about a street sweep.
In why would you listen to that whole song?
Because I like he sweeps the street. And I had to know what all of
So you were just at home on a Monday night and you thought of that sweet clip that I play, and you're like, man, I really want to know what that whole song is.
Oh, Neil, it gets deeper than that. It's just saved. It's saved in my liked videos on YouTube.
Wow.
Whoa.
The asparagus anal spatories.
No.
Oh, I just butchered it. Darn it.
Yeah. You tripped all over.
I was trying to do the voice at the same time, and it just got all muddled.
Do you want to try again?
It was
no,
like
it's too late. The moment's passed. I'll edit that all out.
You tripped over the
Only the people who heard the live broadcast will ever know about that.
It's going to be bootlegs.
If they were lucky,
if you don't do it right the first time, that AAS feels a little awkward.
Yep.
It's forced.
Yep.
You know.
And you definitely don't want to force the AAS.
Never.
No. You want it to be voluntary, and you want to be prepared for it mentally and emotionally.
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.
Sure, come get this baby.